Hey, my name is Arnold Summer. Welcome to this Google My Business tutorial. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 key ideas that will translate into lots and lots of dollars earned for your business. Whether you are a lead agency, marketing agency, or local company looking to generate more traffic and leads from Google My Business listings, you need to watch this video. I will show you how to still make money with Google My Business listings even though everybody seems to be having problems right now. As always, I'm going to give you my best kept secrets. We're going to discuss 3 key points in this video. Google Guaranteed and what it means for your business. How Google's algorithm works. And 3, why Google did what they did. And a bonus tip on how to still make money with Google My Business listings. This is going to be some mind-blowing content. Let's dive right into it.
Google Guaranteed are those sponsored search results, sponsored ads that you can see when you do a search for something that is considered a locked category, a locked service like locksmith, garage door plumbing, electrician, roofing. And you can do a search for this by simply using a term like locksmith city, and you should see the sponsored results that appear right on top of the map pack. Now the good news is that not all categories are affected by this update, but a lot of the categories that used to be easy to get into maybe a year or 2 years ago, for instance stuff like locksmith, garage door plumbing, electrician, you name it, they are now more difficult. Now it is possible that Google Guaranteed may spread to any service that requires a license and insurance to do business, but as for right now, Google has introduced this for really only maybe 20 to 40 categories. All businesses that want to join the Google Guaranteed program must go through a screening process, including background check. Now this is something that is not going to be easy, guys. So if you're a company that wants to get listed here, this won't happen without you actually handing in legitimate documents, because what Google Guaranteed is, it's pretty much the same as Google guaranteeing the companies that are being listed here. So Google endorses the companies that you see here, and you can do a search for another city and you will find that Google Guaranteed is probably gonna be available there as well. You may be asking, how do you get Google Guaranteed? Well, as always, you want to create your Google My Business listing, so that's going to be the first step. And then you obviously want to enter your name, address, and phone number. We also refer to this as NAP information. And you want to do the same, you want to set your hours, your cities, so where you do business in, also your services. For instance, let's just say you're doing something like garage door repair. Maybe there are other services that would fall into place that your customers would also want to purchase. And again, you want to enter your license number, any other documents that prove that you have this business incorporated. And then what Google will do is Google will run a background check based on the information that you've provided, and Google may or may not approve your GMB listing, your business into the Google Guaranteed program. Google will also run background checks on your business and also on every employee that works for your company. Once your listing has approved, let's say that this happened, then obviously you need to enter your billing information and you want to go ahead and publish your ad, and then it's going to be listed here. Now, obviously you have to pay for this. This is not going to be for free. Those Google Guaranteed results, those listings, they will show up above everything else. And that's exactly why Google introduced it as well, because Google is all about increasing profits, about increasing ad revenue for themselves. And that's exactly why they did what they did. That's the good news. And again, Google started the Google Guaranteed program to protect customers from potential fraud, which has become very prominent in certain categories like locksmith, garage door, electrician, roofing, plumbing, and many other categories. I want to answer a few more thoughts here, and that's something that you may be thinking of. So if you're someone who's just really starting out with, for instance, your lead agency, and you may be asking yourself whether you should get into those locked categories, it's probably advisable not to, simply because you're going to be facing competition from the Google Guaranteed results. If you're a customer, let's just say that you want to purchase something like a locksmith service, Obviously, you will trust something that Google guarantees more than something that Google does not guarantee. It's that simple, right? It would probably be better to go into unlocked categories. So if you do a search for something like marriage counseling San Antonio, you can see that the Google guaranteed results are not showing for this term because it is not a locked category yet. So Google does not guarantee the search results yet. That's good if you run a lead agency and you're looking to generate traffic from GMB listings, as you're going to be able to rank and you don't have to worry about other people that are being recommended by Google.
Let's talk about how Google's Google My Business algorithm works. Now, Google wrote an algorithm for Google My Business simply because they need to protect the end user from potential spam. Google My Business is not a brand new idea. It's been around for some time, but very recently more and more people started focusing on Google My Business as their primary traffic source. And we're talking about lead agencies, we're talking about digital marketers, we're talking about affiliate marketers, CPA marketers, pay-per-call marketers. We're talking about all those people trying to monetize Google My Business listings, and some of them are not doing it ethically, some of them are not doing it the way it should be done. If you are a lead agency who is looking to generate more traffic and sales for your clients, then you have to keep a few things in mind. Google wrote a very specific algorithm for certain categories such as locksmith, garage door, plumbing, electrician, roofing, addiction rehab, loan agency, and a few others, simply because they have seen a huge amount of spam listings in those categories. If you're a lead agency, I definitely advise you to not get into those categories. While 20 to 50% of the categories may be difficult to get into, Google has a total of 3,900 categories for Google My Business, and therefore you can get into 99% of categories and not having to worry about anything bad to happen. Now, this is great because I would say 80% of people focus on 20% of the categories. You want to focus on the categories that are not overly spammed yet, simply because it will help you to create a long-term profitable business, and it will also help you to maintain your clients and generate lots and lots of leads and sales for your local lead agency. Why did Google put the brakes on locked categories? Well, what we know as locked categories right now. The reason is because many people were opening up listings in locked categories. Google saw, okay, well, there are 10 new garage door companies opening up every single day in Brownsville, Texas. Well, how is that possible? Because we saw that during the past years, the average was maybe 1 to 2 new companies a week. Because of that, Google saw that digital marketers were taking advantage of the system and of the loopholes, and that is why Google pulled the brakes on those categories. The good thing is that this is not the case for all 3,900 categories, and that if you just choose something that's undiscovered, you probably have the best chances of having success with your lead agency. Obviously, Google has to do something against spam, and since Google owns Google, Google makes the rules. Are you ready for my lead agency tip of the day? So what I recommend is that you get into obscure niches. So think about something that you may have never heard of. Stay away from over-spammed stuff. I mean, seriously, it's just not gonna work out very well. Now, you wanna try stuff that is obscure, like for instance, safari tours, relationship consulting, marriage counseling. Just try something, like be creative. Think about niches, think about things that people pay good money for, like services. Obviously, it has to be services, right? But get away from stuff like personal injury or locksmith, garage door. This is really overly spammed, and you don't want to get into those niches. Search for services and see how much people pay for those services. And then take a look at Google, do a search in your local city and see whether there are a lot of GMBs up, and you want to kind of see what people are doing. And again, I mean, we have 3,900 categories on Google. I know that some categories are pretty similar, but still, we have at least hundreds of unique categories, and therefore you can target hundreds of unique businesses and hopefully help them with your lead gen services. Now, what every business wants and needs is more leads and more customers. There's no business that will tell you, oh, I don't want to increase my profits. I don't want to make any more money. I don't want to get more customers, because Most local businesses want more business. It's that simple. And you, with your lead agency, you can help them achieve that. You have the ability, you have the resources to help them get to the promised land. The reason why I showed this video is because I want you to become very successful. And I want you to think outside the box. I want you to get away from the mindset that a lot of lead agencies have, and that's probably why they are not making a lot of money. Because they're all targeting the same niches, it's super crowded and it's super competitive, and you don't want to be among them. In case you like this video and would like to learn more Google My Business strategies, then I highly recommend that you subscribe to my channel below. I'm uploading new videos several times a month. Thank you for watching.